Welcome back, once again adventurers, to Let's Play Steins Gate 0. In the last episode, Ruka Rushibara arrived at the Future Gadget Laboratory with a very special guest. A guest who just so happens to be the long-lost Kagari Shina, whom Suzuha Mane has been looking for these past 12 years, ever since she disappeared in 1998. Unfortunately, Kagari has suffered amnesia these long years. And as a result, she doesn't really remember who she is or how she came to be here.
あとは彼女が記憶を取り戻してくれれば何がどうなっていたのか全てわかるはずなんだが。
Well, she seems to have some vague memory of Suzuha, as well as Mayuri Shina, the girl who will eventually adopt Mayuri in the far future. She'd learned her name and met both Suzuha and Mayuri. Mayuri's presence alone had to be a big deal. Indeed. It's probably had a big effect on her.
Kagari-san?
Although we haven't really mentioned any of this to Mayuri just yet. And Kagari is still rather nervous around Mayuri, which is understandable.
上のお名前はなんていうのかな。さっきはよく聞こえなくて、だからよかったら教えてほしいな。
I would suggest that you brace yourself, Mayuri.
その岡部さんたちのお話だと椎名と。わあ、じゃあマユシーと一緒だ。マユシーもね、椎名っていうの。椎名マユリ。
Indeed, that is because Mayuri, you were the one who gave Kagari that last name,
椎名
believe it or not.
マユリさん。嬉しいな。マユシー、同じ名字の人に会ったの初めてだよ。
Well, now you can say you have.
そうなんですか。だからこれからよろしくお願いします。
I wonder if getting to know Mayuri further might actually help Kagari regain some more of her memories. I wonder.
はい、こちらこそよろしくお願いします。
Mayuri was using a natural cheerfulness to try and open up to Kagari. If it worked, then maybe she could bring back her memories, if only. But I don't think it's that
ルカ君から
simple.
聞いたんだけど、カガリさんは記憶喪失なの？
Unfortunately, Mayushi, it is indeed true.
はい。
Kagari does have amnesia.
それって自分が誰かも忘れちゃうってことなんだよね。
Well, we do know who she is, although she hasn't quite come to terms with that, unfortunately.
はい。
And it also goes without saying that when she does start remembering things, she'll more than likely remember the events that led to her basically leaving Suzuha Mane behind and basically being stuck in 1998 for
そっ
a little
か。
bit.
きっと辛いこといっぱいだよね。
Sorry about that, had to turn the microphone off there for a second, but I would actually concur with Mayuri, given the fact that up to this point, Kagari Shina has effectively been, as far as we can tell, living on her own for the past 12 years. Although, I wonder.
だって自分の大好きな人のことも忘れちゃうんでしょ。それってすごく悲しいことだってマユシーは思うのです。
And Mayuri's upset about the fact that Kagari has forgotten people that she cares about. Well, goes without saying that you are the person that she cares about the most, Mayuri.
だからね、うまく言えないけど、マユシーもお手伝いするから頑張ろうね。
And Mayuri is giving Kagari a bit more encouragement. As she does, Mayuri smiled. I could see Kagari's eyes well up with tears. Seems that Kagari is starting to remember her relationship with Mayuri Shina.
急にどうしちゃったのかな。マユシー、何か変なこと言っちゃったかな。
I wouldn't worry, Mayuri. Those are not tears of sadness.
そうじゃないんです。ただマユリさんの言葉を聞いてなんだか嬉しくって。
Indeed, it appears that Kagari is overwhelmed with joy at Mayuri's words.
マユシーだけじゃなく、オカリンもスズさんもルカ君もみんな同じ気持ちだよ。
Indeed, we'll do whatever it takes to get your memories back, Kagari Shina.
もちろんです。僕もできることがあれば何でもしますから。ありがとうございます、ルカ君、マユリさん。
Of course, Kagari is at this moment closest to Mayuri and Ruka. She still doesn't remember her connection to Suzuha. And as far as Rintaro is concerned, well, Kagari never met him on account that Rintaro Okabe died a year before Kagari Shina was even born. I could leave Kagari to Mayuri and Rukuko and she'd be just fine. The question was, what to do now? Indeed, where do we go from here?
ルカ子、頼みがあるんだが。
なんでしょう。
かがりさんはもう少しお前の家に置いてもらってもいいだろうか。
That's probably for the best. She doesn't really have anywhere else to stay, and not really sure the lab is a suitable place for someone with amnesia.
その間に俺たちは彼女が今までどうしていたのかを調べようと思う。
But we'll try and find any clues to, well, as to what's been happening over the past 12 years.
はい、もちろんうちは構いません。
Which may or may not help our attempts to try and get Kaguri's memories back, but we'll give it a shot.
鈴葉もそれでいいか。
I imagine Suzuha still has some reservations about this.
わかった。
However, even she concedes the importance of Kagari having somewhere else to stay. Suzuha probably wasn't completely happy with that, but she nodded anyway. Our first priority now was getting back Kaguri's memories.
それじゃあルカ君のお家に行けばかがりさんに会えるんだね。まゆしも遊びに行っていい？
もちろんだよね、かがりさん。はい。
鈴葉もできるだけ顔を出してやってくれ。その方が記憶を取り戻すにはいいだろう。
Well, it looks like Kaguri is in safe hands with Mayuri and Luka.
オーキードーキー。そうだ、クリスマスパーティーができないから今ね、お正月パーティーをしようかなって思ってるんだ。
Well, it seems like we're going to have a New Year's party instead of a Christmas party this
かが
time
りさんに
around.
も手伝ってもらえると嬉しいな。
And now we have an extra guest in the form of Kagari.
いいんですか、私なんかが。
There's no reason why you
もちろん
can't.
だよ。ね、ルカ君。
一緒にパーティーしましょう。
So, New Year's party it is. Anytime you got three girls together, they'd start chattering like birds. Girls, although one of them is a guy, began to chatter away. There's probably not much use for us now. Besides, I have my own work to do. First, I had to let Morica know we'd found her. I'll have to contact her, and even though we have Morica's number, memory serves due to her personality, she doesn't like to talk directly, so we're going to have to contact her via Rhine. Because, as we remember, Morica is more comfortable communicating electronically than anything else. We found Kaguri Shina. Knowing Morica, she'd respond almost immediately. Pretty much. Less than a nanosecond. No way. Where? And, once again, there's that 180-degree personality change. A friend who works at a shrine was taking care of her. She was found on a mountain path near the Chipper border, but she's lost her memories from before then. She was that close? Wow. We've been looking for whoever is after her, but can't find any info. It might be a pretty big group. Yeah, we're going to have to keep a very close eye on Kaguri Shina at this point, and if she stays at the shrine, she should be relatively safe. It would be a big help if you could keep it up. Okay. It's the Ho in Kioma emoji again. Thanks very much, Daru. That was all I needed to do for Morica. For now. But I was still interested in the group who'd been looking for Kagari. And I also wanted to know what she was doing lying on a mountain path. What was she doing out there? And with only an Upa, could she have been running from someone? Probably, but without any evidence or recollections from Kagari, we don't know.
ルカ子、ちょっといいか？
はい、なんでしょう。
Yeah, just one more thing we need to
かがりさ
trouble
ん
you
を
with.
なるべく神社の外に出さないでほしい。
It's not that, well, it's not like we want to keep her from exploring Akihabara per se, but, yeah, given the fact that other people besides us are looking for her, pays to be prepared.
どうしてですか？
理由は聞かないでくれ。頼む。
Of course, divulging the information to Ruka now would only result in panic.
はい、わかりました。
岡部さんがそう言うなら。
And we already have enough on our plates. We're dealing with Kagari at the moment. Couldn't hurt to be careful. That's very true. If it was nothing, then that was fine. Once Kagari got her memories back, I know for sure that we would. Nobody knew when that would be, though. That's just how amnesia goes. The day after Rukiko took Kagari to the lab, I took Mayuri to Yanabayashi's shrine, through an Akihabara that was filled with the Christmas spirit. So we're catching up again at Akihabara.
Mayuri chan, それに岡部さんも。
Rukiko was smiling. He'd seen us before we could say anything. His smile was far too cute to belong to a man. Once again, I was forced to doubt his real gender. Still a dude.
かがりさんも。てってるー。
And there's Mayuri once again with her trademark sing-song greeting.
てってるーです。
And it seems that Kagari has responded in kind.
あー、かがりさんすごい。
And Mayuri is surprised by the fact that Kagari actually responded with doo-doo-doo.
何がですか？
Although it seems that Kagari didn't know she was doing it. She must have been doing it unconsciously then.
だってマユシーが「てってるー」って言っても最初はなかなかみんな「てってるー」って返してくれないよ。
Yeah, that's probably the most doo-doo-doos we've ever had in an episode of this Let's Play. Ever. And we still don't know the meaning of doo-doo-doo. We don't even know if doo-doo-doo has any meaning to it.
初めて会った相手にそれが挨拶なのだと理解しろというのも酷な話だな。
Yeah, basically Rintaro is trying to explain to Kagari that not many people know that doo-doo-doo is a greeting, yet she seemed to react in kind.
だからみんな「何それ」っていうのにかがりさんは普通に返してくれたのです。だからすごいなーって。私は別になんとなくそうかなって。
It seems that Kagari learned doo-doo-doo from the Mayuri of the future. Maybe Mayuri's strange greeting had embedded itself in some part of Kagari's mind. Which meant that even 25 years from now, Mayuri was still saying doo-doo-doo? I would say so, Rintaro. Well, knowing Mayuri, and we've got a rhyme message about Kagari. It's from Suzuha. You can respond with, is there something bothering you? Did you find a way to get her memories back, or you worried about her? We'll go with that one. That's right, of course, so she is worried about Kagari. Then tell her, but I can't do anything to help. Just be with her, that should be enough. You're the only person around from before she lost her memories. If she talks with you, they might come back. I see. Alright, thanks. And that's it from Suzuha. And knowing Mayuri, that wouldn't surprise me at all. That she would still have the same personality.
岡部さんもトゥットゥルーです。
And Kagari is now greeting Rintaro. The same
Domo.
greeting. I still didn't know how to deal with her. She'd been 10 years old when she was separated from Suzuha. If that was 12 years ago, she should be 22 by now. That meant she was older than me, but she was also still Mayuri's adopted daughter. That would make her like Suzuha, who was Daru's daughter, albeit biologically. Suzuha was at least the same age as me and Daru, so I didn't need to worry about being polite to my elders. But in case of Kagari,
あ、そうだ。今日はクリスマスイブだよ。メリークリスマス。
that's right, it's December 24th.
そういえばそうだったね。メリークリスマス。
メリークリスマスです。
And that was 3 greetings of Merry Christmas, one from Mayuri, one from Ruka, and one from Kagari. And I believe that this is going to be it for this episode of Let's Play Steins Gate 0. When we return, adventurers, we shall continue the conversation and see if we can't try and trigger some more recollections for Kagari Shina. As always, until next we meet.